pasta at the Polo Lounge up in Beverly Hills. Peep the roster, molding mobsters, ain't got no time to chill. Still, I'm only doing what I please. Latino bitty at the suite, but she be speaking Japanese. You see, I draw down like it's anime. People talking down but looking up cause they a fan of me. I can tell the real between the fake and what they plan to be. Zaza cookies canopy, blah blah, you still mad at me, but fuck you, pay me accurately. Penny pasta at the Polo Lounge up in Beverly Hills. Peep the roster, molding mobsters, ain't got no time to chill. Still, I'm only doing what I please. Latino bitty at the suite, but she be speaking Japanese. You see, I draw down like it's anime. People talking down but looking up cause they a fan of me. I can tell the real between the fake and what they plan to be. Zaza cookies canopy, blah blah, you still mad at me, but fuck you, pay me accurately. I just leveled up, Juice County chain, Henny raining down in several cups. Enough for the games, I ain't running but I ran it up. Still, I'm the man as fuck. Still, keep a blammy touch. Still, if you need that, just keep it honest. No comments or feedback. If I don't make money today, then I just might relapse. Polo where the weed at, last night's recap. Dinner cost me 3 packs, 6K I cheap that. Twist my paper up, I just got my paper up. I could tell by attitude you probably do not make as much. Half the shit you making up, only thing I make is sense. After that I'm chasing bucks, y'all really good at fake as fuck. Penny pasta at the Polo Lounge up in Beverly Hills. Peep the roster, molding mobsters, ain't got no time to chill. Still, I'm only doing what I please. Latino bitty at the suite, but she be speaking Japanese. You see, I draw down like it's anime. People talking down but looking up cause they a fan of me. I can tell the real between the fake and what they plan to be. Zaza cookies canopy, blah blah, you still mad at me, but fuck you, pay me accurately.
I do not feel how you feel. Word on the streets, you ain't real. I get it poppin' like pills. I want it all, don't do deals. I need it all with my meals. Out the beach with no gills. I want it all, I'm for real. I said I'm all in the field. Yeah.
Throw a show, pack it in, yeah, we packed the house. This ain't happened overnight, had to map it out. Late nights, early mornings, finally crashing out. Man of faith, I ain't never had an ounce of doubt. On stage while the homies throwing ounces out. Champagne, pop, sip, then we bouncing out. They hate to love it, I rise above it, then count it out. So count me in, I got it poppin', that's just word of mouth. Yeah, I count checks, I count blessings. Spent most of my time learning life lessons. It's like chefing, I chop and whip it up in my section. No second guessing, I found direction and now I'm flexing. And myself, I think you can see the whole grind through deposits in my bank. I've been hitting all my goals while I'm puffing on some dank. Sticking to the code while these other people fake for real.
How you feel? Word on the streets, you ain't real. I get it poppin' like pills. I want it all, don't do deals. I need it all with my meals. Out the beach with no gills. I want it all, I'm for real. I said I'm all in the field. Yeah. I want it all, gotta bring it home back to my section. In the field, I go in hard like I got an erection. Run through the beach, yeah, the streets, and I don't need protection. I feel like perfection. I won the election. I want it all, yeah, that's my confession. Get to this money, that's my profession. I can't die broke, cause that's not accepted. So tell me what is you expecting? I gotta get checks, bitch, gotta get reckless, gotta get back on my rare shit, cause I gotta get it while I'm living, cause if I die, I can't spend it. I do not feel how you feel. Word on the streets, you ain't real. I get it poppin' like pills. I want it all, don't do deals. I need it all with my meals. Out the beach with no gills. I want it all, I'm for real. I said I'm all in the field. Yeah.
This part
Pockets representing gas for sale. You getting it from Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Let's go.
Straight Out the Trunk Radio, we back live every Monday night, 10 p.m. to midnight on acceleratorradio.net. Your dick special guest in the house, straight from Orange County, Louie Larue.
What's happening?
What's happening, man? How's it going?
It's good, blessed, man. Doing well.
Love it, man. How was your weekend? Talk about that real quick.
Weekend was good, man. A lot of shit. I was in the studio. Shit, I got a couple new tracks on the way. Me and Tay up there got a hot summer joint coming. So yeah, we working. Yeah, video coming, new videos. Shit, working.
I seen that you've been dropping videos. You've been on an interview run lately, promo run.
Yep.
Is this gearing up for an album release or just like singles and singles? I've been seeing a lot of singles.
Singles, man, singles. You know, I ain't there yet, so it's just a single, just progression, just trying to stay working, trying to stay active, trying to promote it. You know, it's new. It might not be new, but it's new to a lot of people. So I'm just trying to get it out there, man. Just pushing, just going for it.
I hear that. Can you talk about what part of Orange County growing up, like, how was that growing up? Like, what's your ethnicity?
I'm from Garden Grove, California. Okay. So, yeah, I'm from Garden Grove, and I'm Puerto Rican, man.
I love it.
So it's been good, man. You know, it's Orange County is perceived as a really nice place, but, you know, there's
I was definitely gonna ask that. I'm like, so how was it growing around the orange trees?
Yeah, ain't no orange trees anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it was a struggle bus. You know what I mean? Mom struggled. We worked hard and you know, tried to make the best of it. And I got caught up in the mix at a young age, and you know how that goes. Sometimes you become a product of your environment, and had to go that route and switch it up. And now I'm home and just working and staying out the way. You know.
Understand. I was doing some research on you, and you said you was incarcerated.
Yes, sir.
How many years?
5 summers.
5 summers. And in those 5 summers, what did you learn about yourself?
You learn a lot about yourself, definitely. Had to, you know, you learn your shit don't stink. You learn your shit does stink. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to be humbled by situations, and prison will definitely do that to you. You know what I mean? Make you realize you're the same as everybody else next to you. Mm-hmm. So it's a very humbling experience, and you know, patience, and just you think you're gonna be all right as long as you have something to come home to, which I did. I had a way home. I knew I had something big coming home, so yeah, man. I'm just glad I made it home safe. I'm glad it all worked out. Shout out all my OGs in Folsom. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
big love.
right.
You know? So yeah, man.
Was it hard for you to get reinsert back into society after 5 years, 5 away?
Internally, emotionally, yes. But I had opportunities. I jumped on a fishing boat. I was a commercial fisherman right when I came home, so I hopped on a boat, like, partied the weekend. I was on a boat for the next month. You know what I mean? Just grinding, getting this paper. So I was able to jump back in quick. But then when you finally got time to breathe, you realize that the most basic shit will give you anxiety. Like, you ain't had a bill in 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you making money, but those bills become like bigger deals than they were ever, because it's something that you're not used to doing on a daily basis. So just the normal grind of being an adult, like, you have to really jump on. And like, I'm glad that I have a strong mental, because I know a lot of men and females that have been incarcerated deal with the struggles of just readapting, getting back in the game, getting back in the groove of normal life, because it ain't what you're doing ain't normal, you know. So yeah, I'm just glad that, you know, it all worked out, and I had a strong support team. It wasn't just me. It took a village to get me straight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what was the support team like? How was they building you up and giving you this encouragement?
Just opportunity. Nothing was handed to me. Just a lot of opportunity. Like, if you don't want to do this, then we'll line you up with this. If that ain't for you, then we're gonna get you on this. Whatever you got to do to get right, let's just get you right. Let's just get you busy. You got to be busy. That's the thing. You know, you're looking for trouble, you'll find it. So if you're trying to get into some shit, you're gonna get into some shit. So I took myself out of my environment. I moved out of Orange County. I live in LA now, which just getting out of that 15-minute block spread is such a big thing to your future. How you gonna be when you come home from situations like that? I really feel that if I can't just call the homie that, you know, we're used to doing the same old shit, then it helps. It helps to be out of the situation. Take yourself out the box.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Was you doing music before the 5 summers?
Just with the homies in the car with some freestyle and play some beats.
So when I was doing some more research, they said you had a talent show every Friday night, or
Wait, you have one in there?
So like Friday nights is like concert night. Friday night, everybody get on the bars, and if you hard, you got some original shit, or even if it's some shit that you heard on the radio, if you're a talented individual, you get up there and sing for everybody, just to get through some time, you know. And there's a lot of lost talent in there,
right?
And I was one of those lost talents, just spitting. I was doing R&B back then, just spitting on the bars, spitting some things, and just I used to get the whole tier, you know, 200 men. That's a tough crowd. You talking a level 3 yard half lifers, and they over here screaming, "Motherfucker, keep at it! When you get home, do something, young man." So
that's
it's inspiring. It's interesting.
Imagine. I ain't gonna say, oh, I wish I was there.
Right.
You know.
But let me tell you, if somebody that was in there was an A&R,
if somebody,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, just imagine how many stories from each sale that was spit and got told, you know, like.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That shit give you chills, like, damn, you hard, like, damn, for real.
It's just a tough crowd to please.
Exactly,
you know?
but
if they ain't feeling, they gonna let you know.
Right.
You know, they gonna really let you know. Like, these motherfuckers ain't got half these rules. They really ain't got nothing to lose. So
they gonna give you the
so it gave me some confidence to actually even try it, just because I knew that I had some flavor. I knew that from people of all walks of life, real tough heads, they were fucking with me. They're like, man, like I got cards from people like wishing me the best of luck, like do well. You know, I was blessed. I was well taken care of, and I had a lot of money. If you got money, you don't need nothing from nobody. So I was able to bless other people that I fucked with. So it was crazy experience. I was just stuck. I kind of was just stuck. Like here, I wasn't there. Physically, I was taking care of myself. I was in a good place, but I was just stuck. When you gotta do the time, you gotta man up. You know.
How was the mindset of like you getting released and you know you about to do music? Like, what was your first steps of like, I'm about to start this music journey?
Man, that was even far from me when I came home. I just jumped on a boat. I was fishing for the first year and a half. Then I finally started messing with the music, and I didn't dive in deep. I put my foot in and was like, oh yeah, I do some of this. Like, you're talking now, I'm closer to 30. Now I'm close to 30, barely doing my first record, recording it in the studio. And it was a whole lot of like, what? Let me try this. Let me try this. Let me try this sound. Let me try this producer. And it was a grind. It wasn't fun at first. At first, it was kind of like stressful. It was like, fuck, is this really something I want to do? I'm older. You know, I'm an older individual. I'm in my 30s. We'll leave it at that.
30s?
Yeah, I'm in my 30s. And to start at 29, 28 years old, it's hard on the mental as well. Like, fuck, like. But then I never once felt like I was competing with somebody, and that's what kind of helped me like to just keep on doing me. And the last couple of years is when I really put the budget up, started doing the visuals, started putting promotion behind it, started doing these little radio interview runs and shit. Ain't nobody gonna hear it even though I'm making quality stuff unless I put a budget up behind it.
That's right.
So I'm hungry. I'm hungry right now. Right now I got the budget, and I'm gonna keep on running with it and let people hear this shit.
I like
this. That's right. So I mean, while you were, in prison and just having those early stages of your career, being exposed to certain pockets of music and just coming up with your creativity, who did you want to specifically inspire? Like, what did you have an audience in mind, or did you just want to fuck with people that fuck with you?
Fuck with people to fuck with me, but I mean, I feel like there's a place for my type of music. I don't rap like 90s rappers. I rap like more of an 80s crowd rapper, like somebody who's telling a story, not just boom bap.
Right.
So there's still a niche for that. There's still guys my age that are trying to look for new music like that that's not being produced, other than like Jay-Z or Nas or some people that still got that same type of rap. So yeah, I'm trying to bring out the guys that still got the talent and could produce some shit like this to come on out and let's make some new music. I'm open to. I do boom bap too, but mainly I tell stories. I'm telling stories. This is testimony. Everything. This ain't no booth. Like whatever I'm talking about, real shit. I probably lived it. I know, even if it sounds intense. Like, yeah, I probably been through that shit.
Right. And you know what? That's funny that you said that, because that's not how I took it. Just listening to your music, you didn't sound like you were in one. Like you didn't sound like you compartmentalized your sound. You know what I'm saying? But what I took from it was that like your pen is so sharp, and I think that's in my opinion, like the difference between the now and what we respect in hip hop. And you're kind of like that common ground. Like, you believe it or not, you say you're not boom bap, but the shit that you make not. But your pen is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So even if you feel like you got a specific space for your sound, do you still? Well, you answered your question. You said you're still open to that. That's what my main goal was. I
love new artists, man. I'm a big fan of young guys like Wally the Sensei. I got a track with him. I'm a big fan of that dude. A big fan of Draco. I think Draco got an interesting he like a lazy rapper that goes, like he really does, but it goes. It's got like a dope sound.
People take that style.
I'm willing to work with any artist that's trying to work with me. I'm open, but I don't know how much sound I could change up. Like I just spit sometimes when I listen to my music, I'm like, fuck yeah, like that shit is hard to me. Maybe more just because I lived it. Obviously I get I'm in the mirror, right? Like nah.
I know that.
That's some real shit right now. But I feel it, man, and I know I'm not the only one. I done opened up for DJ Quick at the Novo Dog Pound Observatory, and
nice.
I done walked off these crowds, a couple thousand people, and I got the most gangster motherfuckers in the crowd walking up to me. I never met in my life. Say, hey, homeboy, I felt every word. I'm like, oh, for sure, dog. Thank you, appreciate you.
Right, because you really like storytelling, and that's not, especially right now on these type of beats, like it works.
It's just funny. It just cracks me up because I'm so far from that. Like I done lived it, but I'm like not of that life anymore, And I got the fools blasted, like lit up and like all tatted. I'm like, what's up, homeboy? Like, yeah, give me. I'm like, yeah, what's up, man? Cool. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Good looking out.
Is it hard for you to like accept that though, because you rapping about it, but now you're not living it, but people are praising, like, I feel those words. Even though it's real life, real life.
I'm a 3-striker, bro. Like, forgive me for retiring from a gangster life. You know what I'm saying? Forgive me for wanting to have a life. I just don't feel like anybody's worth my freedom at this time. Like I could gulp it. You know what I'm saying? I could take the loss or the hit rather than I done took big losses. Like I can't get back. So it's all peace of love. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you're threatening me and my family, ain't it? Like, it's all peace of love, man. I ain't worried about nobody. I'm just doing me.
Can you tell me about the video? I want to know about this video shoot for Polo Lounge. That shit was like went up.
Oh, it went up, yeah. Draco the Ruler, and Drummer Boy 909 just shot a video there.
Okay.
It's the homies' shoe store. It's a appointment-only shoe store called Runners LA. It's over here off of La Brea somewhere, not too far from where we at.
Yeah. Brea and
it's 2 stories.
It's that.
No, it's where we did One Take Ocho's video.
That's what Price did. Price did his shit there too.
Yeah, they got a little. Yeah, so it's the homeboy shit, and he had told me Draco just did a video there. Come keep up with the Joneses, do a video there. So I did. I even hired the females that was in the video, like other videos that he did. I'm trying to keep up with the Joneses. I'm not the guys. I'm not that guy. I'm not buzzing, but I'm gonna do whatever I can to get somebody talking about what we doing. I'm trying. So I'm trying my best. That's the biggest budget I put up. This shit came out hard.
Right.
I got it back today. I wish I can't post it just yet, but Friday I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna have the teasers out tomorrow. So tap in. Polo Lounge gonna be live this Friday. I'm really proud of it. It's quality work. It's gonna make the song really get a lot more buzz.
Who'd you look up to? Not even look up to or go to know about investing into yourself in music, because you fresh out and people usually that start music don't know to invest in themselves other than put some music, go in the studio and release that shit. Like those steps after the studio.
Yeah, I was working for a cannabis line, Caviar Gold. And the president at the time was Bishop, my boy Bishop. I don't know if you know anything about Bishop, but he a big dude in LA, and he always put his bread up for his brand, always heavy. Like he spent his last $500 on some t-shirts just because he'd rather have people learn about the branding and pushing out. So that's why I do all my merch. I got for the people entertainment stuff going on. I throw hip-hop shows and have it as my label, and then my Larue merch as well. I push it really hard because I'd rather have some one-on-one original shit than some Gucci shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the one-on-one original tracksuit cost me $100. You know what I'm saying? Like these kids be spending $1,000 on the outfit, and that brand don't give a fuck about you. You know what I mean? Like Gucci don't give a fuck about you. You just went broke to please nobody. For nothing. So I recommend all young artists and all anybody in this game trying to do something. Start a brand. Start something that's you. And if you tight and if people are buzzing with you, they're going to fuck with that brand. And that's how you're going to get your guap. Not supporting some big old feng shui brands that ain't going to do nothing for you, even in the long run of things. You know what I'm saying? You got some huge people in the game, and they like they only getting coached. Like Michael B. Jordan, how is he only a coach model? You know what I mean? What the fuck is Gucci or Louis Vuitton not playing, like giving them some love? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I think I saw some other hot ass artists coach. I'm like, what the fuck is the love from Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Hermes, all these shit that we spend? These artists are spending millions of dollars a year on. They ain't getting no line or no shots.
Right, but they can get
garbage.
But they can get a gang of Fashion Nova.
Garbage.
They can get you know what I'm saying?
Garbage.
That's crazy. I didn't even really think about it like that.
Yeah, but you guys think about those type of brands. They know what they're doing. They know like y'all can wear our shit, promote it, but we're not gonna give y'all that line. Y'all gotta have like a number one or
it's ugly.
You know, like you gotta have a number one album. Like you can't just be like what was his name? Who just got a K Swiss and YG. I'm just go local right now. No, but real shit. Yeah, he just got a fucking endorsement deal with K Swiss for his whole 400 team. You feel me?
I mean, that's cool.
It's cool,
hard.
But it's not. But it's not like it's not a Gucci. Like it's not a Louis. Some shit they spend their money. It's not Fendi.
It should be though. It should be.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever been to a Rams game? Like YG on every touchdown. He's over there on the field every touchtown rapping with Mustard. They got their whole they plugged in over at the stadium. It's cracking.
I'm gonna find out.
They playing right here in a couple of weeks. You feel me?
Exactly. Yeah. It's fucked up. The game's fucked up on that note. But I'm just marketing. Marketing's a big deal. Shout out my boy Bishop for being a mentor, man. Telling me to put your bread up, man. Put your bread up, and if it's hot, if it's dope, it's gonna work itself out.
Right.
You know? If it's
gotta
quality music is going, what they say, $250,000 to break a song. I don't know if it costs that much. Like you could get buzzing in LA for 10 racks, probably. I mean, get a little buzz,
a little, but. Yeah, the thing is, okay, here we go.
Right? Open up Pandora's box.
Hold on.
Got him started.
There's a thing being like the break out of that LA box of being hot, because you could be hot in LA and just be in LA.
Not make no bread.
And no, you'll make bread because you'll make bread from like little features and little appearances like that. But like, there's artists that's not gonna make it like break that barrier, that regime of an LA rapper. You know, like I feel Roddy Ricch, he released his album. He was at one point, I feel like, in that box of LA rappers. Then he released his album, and his album didn't sound like no West Coast shit. Then we didn't even get recorded in LA.
Well, he had a different sound.
Exactly.
Yeah, he switched his sound up, and then he
had an Atlanta sound.
Way different sound.
He had an Atlanta sound.
Yeah.
Like he had a trap sound in a way.
Yeah.
So now Roddy Ricch is mentioned with artists like, yo, I need a Roddy Ricch feature. Not, you feel me? He's not.
Yeah, like he's on the DJ Khaled album.
He's only like he's getting features like that.
You know,
like, there's a lot like. No disrespect to none of these LA artists like AD, RJ.
Oh yeah, they're stuck in there.
They're stuck
Yellow
in.
Hill.
They're stuck in.
On him.
Right.
Yellow Hill. He gonna pop.
He hard. Hey,
Yellow
shout
Hill.
out Yellow Hill.
I love me some Yellow Hill.
Yellow Hill
I get what
hard.
you're saying. Like
he's got to get his opportunity. You feel me?
Yeah, but he's just one of those rappers that has like unfortunately they stereotype LA rappers.
He
like,
got,
you know what I'm saying?
got some opportunity behind him though. He working with Empire behind
he got opportunity.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just to the point like. You go so far, you know, like you go so far.
It's still a grind.
It is.
It's still a grind. Like the Ruchis,
Yes, it's like
it's still a grind.
Like you're in that box. You like you're. We know who the fuck you is. You know, like we know you're there. Like you're on the pedestal now. Like, what's next? Like, how you gonna anchor yourself up? Is it gonna be music wise, branding wise, marketing? Like how? It's gonna be. It has to be. You know, it's just like, but. For LA artists, you're stuck in that fucking box.
Yeah.
You know?
Saturated.
It's just saturated. Like, so it's like, I love that. Like, just, yeah.
I get it. I get it.
That shit up. See how
you're right. You can go. Yeah, it's a forever conversation, man.
Because it's like, it's like you want to be. I want to be recognized. Artists be recognized in LA, but it's like, you gotta get out of that motherfucking this LA box, because LA is only so far, and you only gonna go up north and south of LA and the coast. You're not gonna get them shows where you need to get shows overseas, go over down south and all that.
But let me ask you this:
Midwest.
But let me ask you this: do you also agree with the fact, or with the point, I guess, that LA is one of those markets that you have to hit? You know what I'm saying? Like, as an artist, like if you crack some shit in LA, y'all don't feel that way?
Atlanta.
I mean, I'm not saying bigger than Atlanta, but LA is a market. Like,
yeah, it's a you could do A-OK as a mid-level rapper from, like you said.
That's what I'm saying.
Features, show, if everything's open, you can make 6 figures.
That's what I'm saying. So don't you see that it's kind of hard? Like, if you are that one making those 6 figures, you're not thinking like, oh, I'm just an LA rapper. I'm saying 6 figures. I cracked like, you know what I'm saying? You feel like you're an Atlanta rapper now.
You cracked LA.
Mm-hmm.
The longevity there is like, how you gonna keep making money?
I get it.
There's no longevity in this music shit. It's all about longevity.
It is.
You know, like
I'm just trying to like from the rapper's perspective.
That's like a one-hit wonder type shit.
No,
you know, like
that's not what I'm
you
saying.
got that one hit, you gonna make your money, and anytime you go to the club, they gonna know you for that. And you gonna get that 6 figures. After the 6 figures, it's a wrap.
You're right. Right.
That's just my mindset when you said, "Oh, LA, you get the 6 figures."
No, I'm asking just like from the rapper's perspective. I don't know 100%, but can you see how it's easy for them to be like, "Okay, I'm in LA and it works right now." You know what I'm saying? Like,
I say that's the reason why.
He's saying they get stuck in that, though.
We're too comfortable.
Right.
Then.
Okay.
We just get too comfortable.
They get stuck in that.
Right.
Like, you get some money.
Like,
from
the 6
the
figures
hood.
is enough.
No, because you could take that to so much more if you do the right moves. If you utilize the tools you get.
But you're so comfortable in that box.
Yeah.
And you be like
taking care of your homies when you go out. Club's cool.
You like, it's okay to get recognized and like get rolled up on the street. Like, that's such and such. Oh, let's take a picture. Like, it's so much more than that.
You neighborhood hero.
Like, you're a hood hero.
Right.
Exactly. Like, I'm tired of hood LA heroes. You feel me? Like,
Perfect.
we need moguls out here. We need motherfuckers moving shit. Motherfuckers doing buildings and just doing way bigger shit than they doing. Like, you know.
Exactly.
So that's just
it's a cool club.
No,
it's
I get
a cool
it.
Cool guys club out here. It's just
once you get accepted,
There you
once you
go.
get in that cool.
Yeah, talk about it.
Yeah.
No, that's a point.
That is that.
Oh, you gonna give me $1,500 to pull up? Bet I'm there. That's good. You happy?
Bruh.
And you spent half of it at the club that night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Strip. Oh man, talking tonight.
We're going Crazy Girls.
No, man.
Games?
Sam's.
Where we at, bro?
You know? Oh man, we gonna go to the private strip club. You know, the private hours.
Yes,
Hell
sir.
yeah.
Catch 22. You know, I'm just saying. Shout out Cypress.
Shout out Angels Cabaret.
Oh,
Hey,
no, man. Hey, so we is in the second quarter of the year so far. Like, what's coming up next? How many more singles you dropping this year? And how many are you doing videos to each single?
I got a hot one with Tay coming, man. Me and Tay up there got a hot one. I got him singing like Blast or like Being a Boudreaux type vibe, man. He really outdid himself for this. So he in the studio right now finishing it up. Like, as we speak, I just saw him on live getting
I'm excited for that one.
This one, what do we got? I got a new one with my boy Rillos from Long Beach. I don't know if y'all know who Rillos is.
I heard of.
Yeah,
what's your connection with that Long Beach? You got a lot of Long Beach artists.
Tay, right? Like,
I moved to Long Beach.
Okay.
I moved to Long Beach when I came home. And just you know me, I'm a hood motherfucker. I'm in the streets, so I'm over here in the streets, meeting people's at it, and I start linking up with all these motherfuckers, and that's just a bunch of East Siders, you know what I'm saying?
I hear that. But it's always a good to come.
With the East Siders.
Shout out all the East Side, you know what I'm saying? It's all love. I ain't gonna no particulars, but like shout out all the East Side, man. It's
But
all
you
love.
fuck with Long Beach though.
Oh,
like the
I
long
started
way.
throwing shows a couple years ago. I done booked Savvy Third, DW Flames,
Nice.
Stupid Young,
Oh, yeah.
Rillo. I'm in the mix of the folks. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, I just kept connections and then started hitting them up for the features. Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
We still love and it's working and we doing good things and it's Tay F. Third is big help, man. Big nothing but love. That's a real ass motherfucker right there.
I love that.
You know, like at first it was business. We started out with business, but grew a relationship, booked him for some shows, and reciprocate mad love, man. Big respect to that motherfucker right there, straight up. And my boy Rillo. Sorry, I got a track dropping with Rillo's called Win, the 14th, May 14th. And then Polo Lounge is this Friday. What's the date for this Friday?
Like the 6th or something?
The 6th.
7th or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Big release. I'm going to drop it on Latin Beast TV, drop it on World Star.
It's the 7th.
So, yeah, I'm gonna have it out there. I'm going to put a big budget behind it to get that shit watched, man, to get that shit seen, because I'm really happy with the body of work we're producing right now. Shout out Shot by Kid for just taking the time and shooting that with me, man.
And who do you have producing these tracks for you?
I'm over here just on BeatStars.
Okay.
Yeah, doing big leases.
Cool.
I don't have.
That's just still work.
Yeah, no, yeah. I just over here just trying to find a way. I don't got a big team. Like I said, I'm an older cat in the game. You know, these young cats are gravitating to each other to become teams, and that's positive. Mm-hmm. But I'm an older cat. Like right now, I'm believing in myself. You know what I mean? Like I ain't pressing for nobody else to. I don't really need too many pats on the back right now. Mm-hmm. I just basically pay for all for works that are done. You know, like the bigger team you have, the less you have to put forth financially usually,
right?
Because everybody's willing to help for the greater good, right? So I'm just out here just like, if I need the cover, I pay the person for the cover. I need a producer, pay for that to produce it. You got to mix them. I'm paying.
Perfect example of what you put in is what you get out.
Hey,
and people respect people who pay.
Hey, man.
I'm saying like
people respect. Oh, you paying for show? I'm giving you my full effort, but the next time you come, I'm showing that just because you paid the first time, and it's love.
And yeah, not show. I only do shows that I can sell tickets. I got a fan base. I got a whole lot of respect from the game. Like all my homies will buy 10 tickets each just because they love me. You know what I'm saying? Like I got 50 tickets to sell. Cool, give me those motherfuckers. We on. You know what I mean? Like I ain't paying for shit. I got a little buzz when it comes to like my real fans, my real loved ones. Like they gonna be there regardless every time. So I don't pay for show, but every service, everything that comes in between, videos, videography, photography, all that shit. I don't just got some homeboys just sitting around waiting for me. All my homies are like married with kids and shit. You know, they all grown as fuck. So when I'm out here just hitting up these young cats, like who's hungry, who wants to make some bread, let's work, let's get it done. But yeah, that's part of putting the budget up. And the more money I put into it, the better work I'm getting. You know, like everything I want out of it is what I'm getting. So just gotta put that bread up. Gotta put the money where your mouth is. You want to go for it, do it.
Artists, if you hear that,
for real,
put your money up. You dig?
Otherwise, you're going to be lost in the sauce.
Or you're going to be doing the same shit and having the same quality of work
every time.
Trying to wait for people to reach out to you or trying to let shit fall in your lap.
No, that ain't realistic. That's 1 in a billion.
Right. I hear that. Right. What's your, give me your studio process, like your etiquette. Like, do you like a lot of people in there? You like being there by yourself?
I like there with like two people. I don't ever bring like homies to party. Motherfuckers, like we paying for this shit, you know. Like I said, it ain't my homie studio. I mean, yeah, I'm cool with the guy that's doing my work. Shout out Jet Blast. I do all my work at Jet Blast out of Long Beach. But it ain't that. I'm paying X amount of money an hour to be there, so I come prepared. I don't ever just write in the studio. I buy the beat. I work on it, and when I'm fucking ready, not half ready, I know the shit already in my head, but I'm still looking at the screen. That's when I go to the studio. You know, that's when you should be going to the fucking studio. Otherwise, sit in your room, sit in the park, get it done. What the fuck you wasting money for? So you and your homeboys could party in some place that you don't get. Yeah, man, I don't know.
For the likes, you know, the lifestyle.
You man, it's crazy.
Yeah, man.
I'm in the lifestyle, you know.
Yeah.
I'm in the studio.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is.
Calm down.
Who's some people that you look up to, like in business wise?
Business wise, I like what Larry June's doing right now. Mm-hmm. He's doing the same, like, you know, marketing his brand, organic brand. It's buzzing. He got himself a little boba juicery shop in the Bay because that's the type of lifestyle he live in. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, be about what you're talking about. Be about what you into. Like, he's doing all that, and people are gravitating to more than his music. He got options now. He's working on newer things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, he got a whole brand. He's pushing so organic brands.
Yeah, you got more than one source. You know, you're gonna do music, cool. So start the branding for your other things. You know, like find other ways to make money with that. You know. Like, so, yeah, Larry June, big fan of Larry June. I like I like Stupid Young. I like Stupid Young out of Long Beach. Same thing. He got his officials brand. He incorporated himself as a rapper, so he can do business thing. Like everything he puts in is now a business write-off. You know what I'm saying? And he's working with a lot of people. He was on Snoop Dogg's last album. Mike Sherm, like he's
been moving.
He's moving, and like shout out all the Asians, man.
He's putting on for the Asians.
I grew up from Westminster, California, like Westminster Garden Grove.
Okay.
So I grew up with a lot of Asians, and Stupid Young really working, man. Shout out Stupid Young. He out there grinding, getting his shit.
What are some other goals that you want to accomplish as Louie Larue? Not the artist.
I see myself helping young individuals that doing what I'm doing in the future. I see myself artist management for sure, 100%. Like I go to mixers, BPM mixers, shit like that. Like the more and more I'm going to these events, the more and more I'm knowing people. I'm starting to build a real like network of individuals that know me, that know that my word is good, that know if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna pull up, and that goes a long way. And I feel like I can help a lot of artists, and that starts as now. Like if an artist needs any direction, and it ain't free, you know what I'm saying? I got all my friends already, no new friends. But if you need direction and you got a baby budget, I'm willing to help with everything that I know at least, and I know I'm learning daily, so it's a growth.
I hear that. Do you ever plan on going back to the place you was incarcerated to perform?
Johnny Cash? I was in Old Folsom.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I'm like, yo, this is one of my, my goal. I'm about to come back. Fuck you, deputies. Fuck all you POs up in this motherfucker. I'm here in this bitch. You feel me? What up?
Maybe outside of it. Maybe we'll do a concert outside the walls. I don't want to get stuck back in there for some reason.
I feel that. I'm just saying. No.
Yeah, right.
Love. You got to ask him about his Rushmore.
Yeah, that was next. So I need to know. Okay, so you let me know if this is too broad for you, but I want to know your West Coast Mount Rushmore. That's 5 people. Now, if it's too broad, we can just do West Coast hip hop. But if you got it, if you know your 5, you can let me know.
West Coast, man. Okay. Snoop Dogg. Shout out Snoop Dogg. He definitely wanted to put in the work. Got he's the most holdout artist, right? He didn't have the most features than any other artist. Pretty sure, yeah. He's like the
most definitely.
He's still going.
So exactly. Yeah. So
definitely.
Stupid Young. Oh, sorry, not Stupid. Sorry, shout out Stupid Young, but not Stupid Young. Sorry. Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Daz and Corrupt. I'll put them as one because I think they're better as a unit.
Dog Pound.
I like that. I like that.
Right? Sugar Free.
Man.
Sugar Free. I'm an old head, so like I ain't even like. And and this youngster, man, is gonna be the next Roddy Ricch, Wally the Sensei. Big fact. I have a lot of faith in that kid. I helped him do some of his first shows with my entertainment company. He opened up for Stupid Young when I booked him, and the kid's got talent. The kid's he's telling stories, and the more ears to listen, he gonna pop. I think he got something going on with Atlantic right now, so he on his way. Shout out Wally the Sensei, man. I wish you the best, young man.
Nice.
I like those 5. Can you talk about your entertainment company, For the People Entertainment?
Yeah, man. I had a venue in Santa Ana for a couple years. They closed down, so I'm looking for new venues, man. Anybody trying to throw hip hop shows, get at me. I got a resume. Worked with a lot of mid-level artists, and we can pack some shows for everybody. So my homie hit me up, said, "Hey, the homie owns this place. Can you do something with it?" I gave it a go, and I think my first show was TF Third. Second was Stupid Young. Third was Savvy Third. And out of like the first 10 shows, I lost out of 1. There was money out of 9 out of 10. So it was a winning year. And then COVID hit.
Oh no, we're gonna tap in with them shows. We got a whole lineup of artists. So
yeah, let me know. Yeah, let's find any way to work. I see you be doing your shit.
No word. No, I like to hear that. That's even greater news. Some shit we need to do.
You know what I'm saying?
Because the world, we about to be back outside.
Hey, right, and that's what everyone wants to do. Go to shows.
Are you vaccinated?
I'm not.
Me either. So
do you plan on getting vaccinated?
No.
How do you feel about it?
Man, I got a doctor in my family, and I got wowed off the top. Like he hit me up right away. Like, you trying to get vaccinated? I'm like, I'm good, man. I appreciate that though, and got the wow text from all 3 of my sisters. Like, I'm like, man. This, like I ain't, I didn't blow up my timeline with. I told you when they stopped the vaccination. You're like, I didn't hit nobody with no shit. Like, hey, I ain't got no problems, man. Just don't be tripping on me, not trying to put some shit in my body. Like,
right.
I'm good right now. I'll buy the. Who got the vaccination cards? Holla.
That's why I mean the homie we was working out. I was like, man, you can just go to Shaquita down the hood. She gonna get you one real quick.
You know she work at the clinic.
You feel me? Like, it's gonna be popped off real soon. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey, it's all good. You good? Oh, I love that. You feel me?
That's
Orange
incredible.
County in the motherfucking
Orange
house.
County,
You
man.
baby.
Louie Larue, appreciate for coming. Appreciate for the
this
vibe.
was dope. This was real dope. We fuck with you heavy.
Your songs will be in rotation for sure. The one, how is it called? How We Feel?
Feel How You Feel.
How We Feel
Okay.
with TF30 and Polo Lounge.
Yes, sir.
So we gonna play these again, and appreciate for coming.
I appreciate you having me, man. Big love. Yeah.
Love. Doors always open. Once that new single come,
Need you back.
drop that shit. We gonna play that shit. You feel me? Once the video drop, we gonna put you on New Music Fridays and all that. Put you on the website. So. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, dog.
Nah, we're gonna do some more work in the future. Wait, well, we got a show coming. We got a show coming.
We got a show coming.
We got a show coming.
Yes, sir.
Tell everybody where they follow you at, where they get your music. You got a website, drop all that.
We on all the platforms. Check me out on Instagram, Louie Larue, and all the platforms: YouTube, Spotify, Tidal, all that good shit. Louie Larue, man. Appreciate y'all. Straight up.
Yes, sir.
Louie Larue, hey, Str8OutDaTrunk Trunk Radio. Appreciate y'all. Let's get it.
HT made the way. I do not feel how you feel. Word on the streets, you ain't real. I get it poppin' like pills. I want it all, don't do deals. I need it all with my meals. Out the beach with no gills. I want it all, I'm for real. I said I'm all in the field. Yeah.
Throw a show, pack it in, yeah, we packed the house. This ain't happened overnight, had to map it out. Late nights, early mornings, finally crashing out. Man of faith, I ain't never had an ounce of doubt. On stage while the homies throwing ounces out. Champagne, pop, sip, then we bouncing out. They hate to love it, I rise above it, then count it out. So count me in, I got it popping, that's just word of mouth. Yeah, I count checks, I count blessings. Spent most my time learning life lessons. It's like chefing, I chop and whip it up in my section. No second guessing, I found direction and now I'm flexing. And myself, I think you can see the whole grind through deposits in my bank. I've been hitting all my goals while I'm puffing on some dank. Sticking to the code while these other people fake for real.
How you feel? Word on the streets, you ain't real. I get it poppin' like pills. I want it all, don't do deals. I need it all with my meals. Out the beach with no gills. I want it all, I'm for real. I said I'm all in the field. Yeah. I want it all, gotta bring it home back to my section. In the field, I go in hard like I got an erection. Run through the bitch, yeah, the streets, and I don't need protection. I feel like perfection. I won the election. I want it all, yeah, that's my confession. Get to this money, that's my profession. I can't die broke, cause that's not accepted. So tell me what you expecting. I gotta get checks, bitch, gotta get reckless. Gotta get back on my rare shit. Cause I gotta get it while I'm living. Cause if I die, I can't spend it.
This pocket's representing gas for sale. You getting it from Str8OutDaTrunk Radio. Let's go.
At the Polo Lounge up in Beverly Hills. Peep the roster, molding mobsters, ain't got no time to chill. Still, I'm only doing what I please. Latino bitty at the suite, but she be speaking Japanese. You see, I draw down like it's anime. People talking down but looking up cause they a fan of me. I can tell the real between the fake and what they plan to be. Zaza cookies canopy. Blah blah, you still mad at me, but fuck you, pay me accurately. Penny pasta at the Polo Lounge up in Beverly Hills. Peep the roster, molding mobsters, ain't got no time to chill. Still, I'm only doing what I please. Latino bitty at the suite, but she be speaking Japanese. You see, I draw down like it's anime. People talking down but looking up cause they a fan of me. I can tell the real between the fake and what they plan to be. Zaza cookies canopy. Blah blah, you still mad at me, but fuck you, pay me accurately. I just leveled up. Juice County chain, Henny raining down in several cups. Enough for the games. I ain't running, but I ran it up. Still, I'm the man as fuck. Still, keep a blammy tuck. Still, if you need that, just keep it honest. No comments or feedback. If I don't make money today, then I just might relapse. Polo, where the weed at? Last night's recap. Then it cost me 3 packs. 6K, I cheap that. Twist my paper up, I just got my paper up. I could tell by attitude you probably do not make as much. Half the shit you making up, only thing I make is sense. After that I'm chasing bucks, y'all really good at fake as fuck. Penny pasta at the Polo Lounge up in Beverly Hills. Peep the roster, molding mobsters, ain't got no time to chill. Still, I'm only doing what I please. Latino bitty at the suite, but she been speaking Japanese. You see, I draw down like it's anime. People talking down but looking up cause they a fan of me. I can tell the real between the fake and what they plan to be. Zaza cookies canopy. Blah blah, you still mad at me.
I do not feel how you feel. Word on the streets, you ain't real. I get it poppin' like pills. I want it all, don't do deals. I need it all with my meals. Out the beach with no gills. I want it all, I'm for real. I said I'm all in the field. Yeah.
Throw a show, pack it in, yeah, we packed the house. This ain't happened overnight, had to map it out. Late nights, early mornings, finally crashing out. Man of faith, I ain't never had an ounce of doubt. On stage while the homies throwing ounces out. Champagne, pop, sip, then we bouncing out. They hate to love it, I rise above it, then count it out. So count me in, I got it poppin', that's just word of mouth. Yeah, I count checks, I count blessings. Spent most my time learning life lessons. It's like chefing, I chop and whip it up in my section. No second guessing, I found direction and now I'm flexing. And myself, I think you can see the whole grind through deposits in my bank. I've been hitting all my goals while I'm puffing on some dank. Sticking to the code while these other people fake for real.
How you feel? Word on the streets, you ain't real. I get it poppin' like pills. I want it all, don't do deals. I need it all with my meals. Out the beach with no gills. I want it all, I'm for real. I said I'm all in the field. I want it all, gotta bring it home back to my section. In the field, I go in hard like I got an erection. Run through the bitch, yeah, the streets, and I don't need protection. I feel like perfection. I won the election. I want it all, yeah, that's my confession. Get to this money, that's my profession. I can't die broke, cause that's not accepted. So tell me what you expecting. I gotta get checks, bitch, gotta get reckless. Gotta get back on my rare shit. Cause I gotta get it while I'm living. Cause if I die, I can't spend it.